Yun. Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. You got me, Mark, and we have another special reaction today. It's the first week of August, and it's 8 months already. We're on the 8th month of the year. Fly. Anyway, this will be the second song we'll be reacting to this artist. Her name is Aika, but her name is stylized with instead of the I, it's an exclamation point, so appearing like an inverted I. And this song is entitled "Before Midnight," which happened to be released over a year ago, or a little over a year ago. But this visualizer was just released several months ago. So I guess it was months or weeks after its release. So technically, it's not really a little over a year, maybe a year or so ish. Anyway, I'm excited because Aika is also a local artist, and I mentioned this in a previous reaction video that we see a lot of artists um, coming up or rising, and they are, it gives an it shows you the change, the evolution of OPM Pinoy music. uh, and correct me if I'm wrong, but nowadays we refer to them as P-pop rather than OPM. But OPM, I think, is more general, because as long as it's music and it's Pinoy, and then it's OPM, so it can be OPM rock, it can be OPM pop or something. Before we give this song a go, just a quick thank you to all our viewers, subscribers, members, and sponsors. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And without any further delays, let's give the song a go in 3, 2, 1.
Looking for a color, perfect in the shade of true love's kiss. Wait for my lips, give her to take the risk on hit or miss. That's it shining on my, and knocking on my door. One by one, hearts one by none. They said don't waste your time till it's for the one. You look like the type to fly me out to the sun. Then my skin starts to burn. Is this trouble or what they call love at first sight? I might be losing myself in your eyes. Boy, I bet you
Wow, and that is the end of the song. Very nice and interesting arrangement. I would say exceptional arrangement. When I refer to a song as pop, one of the characteristics is usually a tune that is uh, easy to follow, and it's a somewhat like gives you that LSS feel, like a three chord, four chord pattern. But this one is quite unique because it changes and it's hard to follow the chord progression. And I'm saying that in a nice way because it's different, and I'm itching to look at the description to look for the arranger who arranged that music. If it were also mixing, mastering, no, 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 no. If it were also Aika who did the music, the tune, I will be like blown away. But it doesn't have the information. But it does have the lyrics, which we will talk about probably later. So I love the arrangement because it's interesting that you get yourself glued and try to pick up on the chord progression, what falls next, like that kind of thing. So it's you really have to like pay attention. I also love the way that she connected the music with the visualizer. I as I noted here, so the tune sounded like the sound when you put a record, a vinyl on the phonogram. Is that phonogram? And then you will that distinct characteristic, that sound of that crisp, you know, sound before a music starts, and the tone itself being a bit on the bassier side, and you feel that oldies feel. So that's how that tone sounded, and then she incorporated it with a modern beat, like something like that. Visually, you can see here her attire depicts, or I would associate with something of the classic, elegant feel of that, which is synonymous to the tune, and then that modern beat I would associate with that disco ball. So I'm not sure if you agree, but let me know in the comments. That's why I mentioned visually, and from a visual perspective, it does match the music, which is why even if it's just a visualizer, the video just keeps is in a loop. It doesn't get old, or you don't get bored or annoyed because it fits. Lyrics. Let's go to the lyrics. I love it when she goes back, and when she introduced the Filipino language in this song as well from an arrangement perspective, and it's somewhere after the first chorus. Let's see if we can translate some of it and try to make sense. It was fast. The tempo was actually fast for me, and a bit not the conventional beat. That's why it's I find it challenging to recall the actual words, but I did remember her saying paru-paro para sa'yo, something like that. Paru-paro is butterfly. Para sa'yo means for you. Para is for, sa iyo. Sa is a preposition. To, and then yo, you. So, for to you, it doesn't make sense, right? So, we just omit, make it for you. Okay, where's that paru-paro thing? Okay, here it is. Paru-paro, butterfly, para sa'yo, for you, nagliliparan, flying, uh, gulong-gulo is confused. When you say gulo, gulo means trouble or altercation, but when you say gulong-gulo, it refers to your state being in that sense, confusion. Sayong-sayo, Sayo means yours in this sense, the way it was used. So earlier, this was also used sayo, which means for you, but this one, sayong sayo, when you repeat the word, it's like emphasizing, putting emphasis on something. So when I say sayong sayo, I'm yours. So it's like saying I'm truly yours 100%. Okay, so the rest is in English. I find the lyrics refreshing and gives an air of confidence and strength. You know. Overall, this is one song I would love to see to get an award because of the uniqueness, the effort that was put in the arrangement, and then of course, if the arrangement is good, the lyrics, apart from the words you choose to form the song, the way it is being depict the way it is sung, the way it is performed, also presents a challenge for the singer because it's like somewhere between being putting together the melody, and then accompanying it, following it with the beat, which is somewhat almost borderline rap, but still maintain that hymn that would come from, or something that you would associate with a love song. It makes it very, very awesome, and I would love to watch this performed live. Anyway, if there is such, please share the link, and I'll love to give it a go. For now, that's my reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. If it's not too much to ask, please do as many as you can with this stuff that you see on the screen. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. See you on the next video.